Porcelain tiles look great on roof terraces. They're sleek, they're modern, they're durable, but there's one challenge that's often overlooked. Because porcelain is non-porous, it's extremely flat, and it has rectified edges, it creates surface tension. This tension traps water on the top surface and makes it difficult to drain after it's rained. This isn't just inconvenient, it can get slippery. In the winter months, ice can form, and in the warmer months, algae can grow in shaded areas. That's why the team at RYNO have developed the all-new drainage spacer. Like any other spacer, it sits between the tiles, forming the gap. But this one discreetly breaks the surface tension, allowing the water to run off in a natural capillary action. To demonstrate that this actually works, we ran a number of tests in a controlled environment. We used the same porcelain paver, the exact same test rig, and applied exactly the same amount of water to each spacer type. This gave us a fair, repeatable method to compare the drainage spacer to a standard spacer. The results were eye-opening. With standard spacers, the pavers took over 20 hours to dry, and after 1 hour, only 11% of the water had dissipated. Whereas with the drainage spacer, after 1 hour, 97% of the water had dissipated, and the tiles would dry very soon after. We also conducted a more visual test in an outdoor environment. We set up 2 identical test rigs, used the RYNO Quadro Argento 600 by 600 pavers. The only difference is on the right-hand side we used standard spacers, on the left-hand side the new drainage spacers. We evenly applied the same amount of water across the areas and allowed them to dry naturally. We chose a sunny day to do this to ensure that the water was clearly visible on camera. It was warm and breezy, so ideal conditions for evaporation, but even in this scenario, the difference is noticeable. You can clearly see on the left-hand side the water dissipating and the pavers drying much faster. On a dull or humid day, the difference between these two would be much more pronounced and visible to the eye, although harder to catch on camera. The drainage spacer is fully compatible with the Terrace Smart Rail paving system, the system that offers unbeatable design flexibility for roof terraces. It's available as a 4-way spacer for stacked bond layouts, a 3-way spacer for stretcher bond or more creative layouts, and also comes as a 2-way straight spacer for larger formats and edge detailing. If you're involved in a roof terrace project, it's these small details that make all the difference to the user. We'd love to support you with your next project and make sure standing water is not an issue you have. Get in touch here on LinkedIn or reach out on hello@rynosystems.com.